Okay, we are back at Rogers Field in Bearden, Arkansas. And about a minute and a half till the start of the second half. Junction City leads 7-0. And we had over 40, close to 50 people, I think, voted on our trivia question, which was, who is Junction City's all-time touchdown leader? Who's the guy that scored the most touchdowns? For the person that voted Mike Bearden, no, he didn't even go to school at Junction City, and I don't know why you would want to vote him, but I had a guy tell me he thought it was Mike Bearden. It is not. It is a guy by the name of Marcus Godfrey, 66 career touchdowns, old number 3, and a Dragon salute to a Dragon legend, Marcus Godfrey, Junction City's all-time touchdown leader. Both teams are back on the field. Bearden is down in the east end zone stretching, getting loose. Junction City on the sideline, kind of most of them gathered around the head dragon, getting ready for the second half start, and the officials doing a little talking there on the Bearden emblem right at midfield. And we're about set to go. And one more time, a shout out to our sponsors, to all of them. Three Creeks Baptist Church got on board tonight. Great to have them. If you're looking for somewhere to attend services, folks, consider Three Creeks Baptist Church. Also, McDonald's Grocery, Dollar General, Junction City Pharmacy, Junction City Floors, First Bank of South Arkansas, Shamrock Hardy Mart, Blackman Auto Supply, and Hog Wild Pest Control. Fine sponsors of the Dragon Sports Network. And any of these people, folks, if you have a need or something and they can help you out, give them a shout. Hometown businesses helping bring our hometown team, the Dragons, to you on Ustream. All right, they got the clock set to start the second half. Bearden has their kick return unit on the field. And the Bearden roster I had is pretty well shot. I had it out here, and the rain has picked up. Josh, can you see it pretty good through the camera now? Can the folks tell? It's coming on down now pretty good, folks. But, hey, the guys can get out there and do it. We're going to hang with them. All right. Junction City kickoff unit on the field. Jarkel Brown teeing it up. And the second half of this number 1 versus number 2 is about to begin. All right, waiting on the officials. Jarkel's got the ball teed up. There's the signal. The Dragons are down, and the second half is underway here at Rogers Field. A little cross kick. It's going to go. The Bears fall on it at about the 37-yard line, and that's 37-yard line, and that's where they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Will be placed down around the 37-yard line, first down.
Jamon Young trots out onto the field. And definitely, without a doubt, one of the most explosive and elusive runners in Class AA. And I would say probably in the state. We would definitely say AA. Young man can move, and he is dangerous. Dragon defense, Jamario Bell, Owens, Armstrong, and Smith are your front line. Smith and Owens down in the stands. Here's the snap, second half underway. Young's going to keep it, and he goes shooting straight up the middle and will get a nice fake on the handoff there. He made the Dragons believe Ross was getting it. He shot straight up the middle. Will pick up a first down at the Bearden 48-yard line, and that's a pickup of 11 yards. And just what I talked about before, he's that dangerous. So the Dragon defense settling back in. And the Dragons are bringing about, I believe that is 8 guys up in the box. Here's a give to Ross. He cuts back. He's got a little running room, and then the Dragons close it quickly at about midfield, where he is tackled by a host of Dragons, including Demario Hayes, Robert Armstrong, Jamario Bell, and Mr. Taylor Mason also over there on the play. And it will bring up second down. Let's call it 9 for the Bears. The ball not quite touching the 50-yard line. And the rain steadily coming down now. Junction City leads 7-0. 11 minutes, 11 seconds. We're just into the third quarter. Young looks over the defense. He's got a man in motion. Rolls out toward the Bearden side of the field. He's got a trailer there, and he's going to keep it. And the Dragons will finally get him down, but it is near a first down. He had Ross trailing there, and you had to respect the pitch And Young, as we said already, very explosive, just makes that cut and gets a first down. They're going to mark it at about the 41, 42-yard line of Junction City. Bearden on the move, taking the opening kickoff. We're a minute and 4 seconds into the third quarter, and they're on the Dragon 40, let's call it 42-yard line. First and 10, Bears. Ross lines up beside Young. He's got a man in motion. That is number 9. And now he'll keep again, going right up the middle. And he's going to pick up about, let's see, it's going to be about 7-8 yards for sure. Let's see where they mark it at. Okay, they got it down. Let's call it a good 6-yard gain. It'll be a second. And, and we'll call it a short 4 yards. All right. And again, same thing there. He makes it look like he's going to give it to Ross. He shoots it straight up the middle. And the Dragons, they got to shut that down. Okay, we got a couple of Bears in motion that wasn't supposed to be in motion. And flags hit the field. Procedure against the Bears, and that'll back them up. And look like they were fixing to pull a couple folks there and bring a sweep to the Dragon side of the field. But that 5 yards will back them up and make it second, and we'll call it 9 for the Bears. All right, that'll line the ball up at about the 45-yard line, 46. Young takes snap, throws, and it is almost intercepted by Bo Hucks. Folks, old Bo was laying back, and he knew what was coming. And, oh man, I'm not going to say he'd have scored, but they'd have had to chase old Bo down, and he might have got there. Great play by Bo nonetheless. Oh, man, I wish he'd have got it. Great play by Bo Hucks. Brings up 3rd and 9. Oh, Bo, he was on the sly there, ladies and gentlemen. He was laying back, and when that pass came over from Young, he almost took it to the house. All right, 3rd and 9. Ball sitting on about the 46-yard line of Bearden. Young waiting on the snap, man in motion. Young rolls toward the Dragon side, looking for a receiver. He's got pressure on him. He breaks loose from it. Now he's trying to run, and he'll get out of bounds. He does not have the first down. It's going to be 4th down. We're going to call it 4th and about 7, I'd say. I thought they had him back at about midfield, and he broke loose. But the Dragons, and that's a good thing, you got speed on both sides of the ball. We're over there to keep him from getting a big gainer. It's going to be 4th and about 6 or 7 yards for the Bears. Let's call it 4th and 6. 9:48 to go, third quarter. Junction City leading 7-zip. 4th and 6. Bears are going. Young in the gun, gets the snap, drops back. Junction City brings the pressure, trying to get him. He'll throw it up. It's going to be Cole. What a catch! Almost knocked down by a Dragon. Fingertip. Probably touched the ball, but it gets to number 9, Clint Parham, and a first down for Bearden. And that play almost broken up, but I could not tell who the Dragon was on the far side over there. But a great catch by Bearden's Clint Parham to give them a first down. And that'll move it down to the 20.
Number 9, Devontae Ross was on the reception.
20-yard line. Now they're changing the name. They're saying it's Devontae Ross. Excuse me, folks. Not Clint Parham, Devontae Ross. All right. Here's a give to Ross. Now the ball, I believe he's already down. The ball comes out. Ross will pick up a couple of yards there. Brings up second. And let's see what they're going to call it here. He's going to pick up a little bit more than I thought. About 2nd and 6 for the Bears. They had initially said Clint Parham was listed to the PA. Now they're saying Devontae Ross on that reception. And I thought Junction City for a second had it defended. Ball was thrown high. Ross had to go up to get it. I thought the Dragon defender was going to knock it down, but didn't quite happen. All right, under 9 minutes to play third quarter. Here's the snap to Young. He's going to keep it, and the Dragons gang tackling them. And number 53 for Junction City, I believe that is.
Middle of the Junction Dragon line.
I believe that's Junction City line there.
Hey, look, we played that well.
I believe that was Freeman on the tackle.
Official timeout.
And the official's going to call timeout. I believe they think Young got close to it first. I thought they had him stopped well short of it at first, but apparently late whistle, they moved the pile forward a little there. And there was several Dragons in on the tackle. They're going to measure it to see. It'll stop the clock with 8:25 to go in the third quarter. And the Dragons holding a 7-zip lead, but Bearden threatening following the opening kickoff. And, yep, by the nose of the football, a first down. So the Bears have a first down at the, see where they mark it, 16-yard line with 8:25 to go in the third quarter. Bearden, they wait. They got a late player coming in from the sideline, and they're ready to go. All right, from the 16, the Dragon defense digging in. They got 2 down linemen, 2 9-ticks or ends on the outside, and here we got a flag down, and I believe that's going to put Bearden back 5 yards there. Procedure. Yep, against the Bears. Bag them up 5 yards. That'll make it 1st and 15. And the crowd we had at the start of the game has grown a little bit. There are more umbrellas out for sure as the rain steadily comes on down. Here at Rogers Field. All right, the Bears break the huddle. 1st and 15 from, we'll call it the 16-yard line. Young in the gun, takes snap, gives to Ross. Ross trying to get outside. The Dragons play it beautifully. And there's that man again, Josh Armstrong. Nice tackle as he shoots in there.
Josh Armstrong.
And that will be a loss on the play.
We have a much better look up the middle.
Slow that down.
I'm relying on the Bearden scoreboard here.
Ball resting on the 20-yard line.
The ball's on the 20. I'm relying on the Bearden scoreboard to give me the down distance from where I'll tell you in a minute. All right, Young takes the snap, drops back. He's got pressure on him, and he's going down. And the man bringing him down, number 67, Corey Kemp. And that'll back him up some more. Great play by the Dragon defense. Singleton on the tackle. Marquise Singleton.
Lost yardage back to the 25, 3rd down.
All right, 3rd down, call it 15. The reason I was talking about the scoreboard and all, I saw where they marked that originally, which meant Bearden could get a first down, but now the chain gang has laid their markers down like, okay, it's 3rd and goal instead of Bearden possibly getting a first down. Ball on the ground. Young picks it up on the snap. The ball hit the ground, and the Dragons smother them, and it is 4th down. And, okay, I was right with that, okay. Okay, that's what I was looking at. I'm like, okay, now I know they're not in a 4th and goal situation or 3rd and goal and all that. Let's see what the officials are going to do here as they mark it. And they got the ball at about the 23-yard line. They're talking it over there, ready now. And they're winding the clock. 6:44 to go, 3rd quarter. 7-0 Junction City. This 3rd quarter brought to you by Hog Wild Pest Control, First Bank of South Arkansas, and Blackman Supply. 4th down. The Bears are going. Man in motion's Ross. Young gets the snap, drops straight back looking. Junction City brings the pressure, and it's going to be caught. But I believe it is going to be short. And there's a flag on the play. And it's on Junction City. A personal foul against the Dragons. And I don't know what I did not see what happened. I was looking. The back judge threw it, which would lead you to believe it was something that hit the quarterback or something. I may have missed it. I didn't see it. But the flag came out, and that's going to hurt because Junction City had them stopped. And that's what the call is. Personal foul against the Dragons. So, that said, Bearden will keep the ball, and now the ball rests on about the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. Coach Brad Smith, defensive coordinator, sending in the signals. The Dragons lining up. So a big penalty there helps the Bears. 6:20 to go, 3rd quarter, clock running. Young takes the snap. He's going to keep. Now he pitches this little shuttle pass, and no signal yet from the officials. It'll be 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal for the Bearden Bears. 6 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And as I mentioned before, this 3rd quarter brought to you by Blackman Supply, First Bank of South Arkansas, Hog Wild Pest Control. 3 fine sponsors of the Dragon Sports Network. Young out of the huddle, walks up to the line. He's got Ross beside him. Looks over the Dragon defense, gets the snap straight up there, and he slides down and is in for the touchdown.
Number 4, touchdown.
And that will make it 7-6. It looked to me like he slid down before. Of course, I don't really have the angle, I shouldn't say. 5:24 to go, 3rd quarter. Our new score, Junction City 7, Bearden 6, awaiting the extra point. And the Bears, from all indications, are going for 2. And yes, they are. Here we go. Bearden is not going to kick it. They're going to go for 2. Young keeps the ball, shoots it up the middle, and he scores, gets the 2 points. It is good. And with 5:24 to go, 3rd quarter, our new score, Bearden 8, Junction City 7. And that fires up the Bearden fans. Can't see. All right. Bearden brings the kickoff unit out onto the field. Dragon kick return team on the field, and the rain has gotten harder here at Rogers Field. So now things, we knew it was going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. It is interesting. 8-7, Bearden now takes the lead in this battle of number 1 versus number 2. The Bears getting ready to kick it off. Junction City getting the ball for the first time in the 3rd quarter. Bearden held the ball for 6 minutes, 36 seconds on that drive, aided by a, after stopping the Bears on 4th down or appear to, aided by a 15-yard personal foul penalty. There's the kickoff. Ball squirts along, picked up by Mario Hayes. He brings it back up and breaks a tackle at about the 30, 35. Hayes is at the 40. He goes to the 45-yard line and gives Junction City excellent field position. And during that whole time, the clock never started. Yep. Oh, man. Clock never started. All right, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of Junction City. Dragons with great field position. Randall Holyfield in the huddle. Bo Hooks, Jarkel Brown will be his wideouts. Bale at tight end. Sailor Wilson also in there. Matthew Freeman, Taylor Mason along the offensive line. There's a snap. Holyfield back, throws. It's caught by Bo Hooks. Bo will break over into Bearden territory and gives that quarterback a nice target. Bo Hooks, the way he sets up on his passes, nothing fancy, just gets the job done, and the job that time picked up about 6-7 yards, gives the Dragons a 2nd, and let's use that old short 4 again, folks. It's a great little opening play there to get things going. Wilson breaks out wide toward the Dragon side of the field. Holyfield in the gun, takes a snap, looks. He will fire to Sailor Wilson, who's got the 1st down and a little more. And Sailor goes to the Bearden 40. 1st and 10, Junction City. And the thing we talked about, you know the Bear defense is going to be watching Jaquise Dancy. The other guys, you hope they come through, and they're coming through. Bo Hooks with a nice play there on that scoring drive early. Let me mention again, a great block to free Holyfield up for a 19-yard gain. They got the Dragons their 1st touchdown. Just then, Sailor Wilson with a nice reception. Holyfield back, looking. Now he'll throw, and that one is incomplete and should have been caught. You got to catch that one. That hurt. 2nd and 10. Dragons finding some little holes there in the Bearden defense using their passing game.
Bring up second down.
They moved very quickly from the 45 to the 40 of Bearden. Picked up 15, about 16 yards on those 2 receptions by Hooks and Wilson. Here's a give to Dancy. Dancy swings it to the far side of the field. Dancy is on the loose. Dancy is moving. He is carrying the pile with him inside the 30, inside the 28, 27-yard line, down to the, forgive me if let me look, see, down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. Jaquise Dancy, a 21-yard run. He picked up half of Ouachita County, folks, and took it with him. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Dragons on the move. 4:23 counting in the 3rd quarter. Bearden leads by 1, 8-7. Holyfield waiting on the snap. Gets the snap. Give to Dancy again. He stutter steps. The Bears close in quickly this time. And they wasn't dragging off his line. Wasn't quite able to get anybody on anybody. And they shut Dancy down there. It's going to bring up a second and call it 10 again from about the Bearden, inside the Bearden 20-yard line. No gain on the play. Under 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Dragons break the huddle, come to the line. Holyfield, he's got Dancy lined up beside him. They got Bell split out wide. Here's a drop. Holyfield looking. He's got some pressure on him. He's got to run, and he's going to go down. He kind of waited a little too long there to get out of the pocket, and the Bears are going to – they made a big play there. Loss of 5. And it'll bring up 3rd and, let me see, about 20. And
They're 30.
let's see. Here we go. Holyfield waiting on the snap, drops back. He's going to throw it deep, looking for Bell. Bell's got it at the 5. Jamario Bell with an excellent reception at the 5-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal, Junction City.
Yeah, baby.
I just, when he made the catch, I just thought of something Coach Carpenter and I've heard others say. Big-time players make big-time plays, big-time games. And Jamario Bell just made it. He went up and pulled it down. 1st and goal. The Dragons are setting at about the Bearden, let's call it the Bearden 6-yard line. 2:50 to go, 3rd quarter. Dragons in the eye, Holyfield under center. Here's the give to Dancy. Dancy plows ahead. He's going to get a couple, and they finally blow the whistle there. Let's see. Let's see what a market. He picked up a little bit there. It's going to be should be inside the 5. And it'll be 2nd and goal. About a yard pickup. That's all they're going to give him. It's like he got over the 5 in. And nonetheless, Dragons got to get her in the end zone. 2:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Bearden up by 1, 8-7. Holyfield under center. Again, the give to Dancy. He plows straight ahead. The Bears hit him. He gets to about the 3-2-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Official timeout. We have a Bearden player down. This is number 9.
Bottom with number 50, Darwin Bell.
And official timeout now as they're going to take a look at him there. The young man is, as you can tell, is hurt. And Bearden staff will check him out and see if he's okay. Going to be okay. I believe he's cramping. Don't want to really guess, but that's what I'm thinking. All right, 2:04 to go, 3rd quarter. Bearden up 8-7. Dragons setting, and that's what it is. He had a good one, too. Ball sitting on about the Bearden 4-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Dragons trying to retake the lead. And just a reminder that this 3rd quarter that you're watching on the Dragon Sports Network is brought to you by Blackman Supply, First Bank of South Arkansas, Hog Wild Pest Control. 3 great sponsors of the Dragon Sports Network. 1:59 to go, 3rd quarter. It's 3rd and goal. Holyfield under center, drops back, looks, throws over the middle. Touchdown! Jamario Bell pulls it in. And Junction City, with 1:49 to go in the 3rd quarter, has retaken the lead 13-8. Oh, head Dragon. Those little hand clap, nods his head like, that's how we drawed it up, guys. And Mr. Bell comes through. When you got the pressure on like Jamario does, committing to Arkansas, everybody watching you, you got to step up your game. And on that drive, he stepped it up, making 2 big plays, and Junction City now leads 13-8. And they're lining up for the extra point. Ball's down, kicks up, and they're going to rule it no good. And we got a call. We should have a call there. We got a flag down. That should be roughing. Let's see what we got. And this could be very interesting here. It should be on Bearden, no doubt. And it'll move it half the distance to the goal. And Coach Carter may change his mind and say, you know what, let's try the 2 points. Well, let's just wait and see what it's going to be. Hats down and a flag down. The officials are conferring. 1:49, third quarter. Dragons just retook the lead on a 4-yard touchdown pass from Holyfield to Jamario Bell. And they're through conferring. Offsetting penalties.
Personal foul, offset.
Okay. So,
Both sides.
it's a do-over. And Coach Carter wasn't really happy with that call. I saw the flag when I was talking about no guy, noticed the flag, then the hat too, so I said, well, we got 2 penalties. They're doing it over. Here we go. Very important extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's no good. He didn't get enough foot into it. So, 1:49, third quarter. Junction City 13, Bearden 8.
13-8, Junction City.
And let's take a rewind here. Let's take a Family Dollar game rewind. This game started out 0-0, as old Jim Neighbors would say. The first quarter was a back and forth affair, teams kind of checking each other out. And then in the second quarter, right before half, a few minutes before half, the Dragons got moving and got on the board. Bearden took the opening kickoff third quarter, drove down, scored. Junction City, as champions do, answered back, drove back to take a 13-8 lead, and that's where we stand. And ladies and gentlemen, that was your Family Dollar Rewind. Go down there and see old Cornelius Frazier and Miss Ira Williams. Ask them what kind of specials they got down there at the Family Dollar.
Number 2, Garfield Brown will kick.
All right, the kick is fumbled around. He stepped out of bounds. The Bearden player. And they're wanting a flag there because the man was hit, but there's no flag. No flag. What happened? They cross-kicked it. Number 3 for Bearden picked up, but he put a foot on the line. He kept running and turned. And as they blew the whistle, he got hit and knocked down. And I'm looking over here to my right, and the Bearden, I'm not sure whose fans those are, but they're coming out on the field, or started out on the field. And I do not see any law enforcement down there to kind of keep things under control. All right, here we go. Bearden's got the ball, 1st and 10, and the give is to number 4, and he slides down. That was Young, excuse me. He slides down after a pickup of about, let's see where they mark it, because he slid feet first, and they're going to mark it where his feet went, which is not correct. But anyway, 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. All right, 2nd and 2 as we approach the 1-minute mark. Young gets the snap. He rolls toward the Bearden side of the field. He's got a trailer with him now. He makes his cut. He'll pick up a first down and a little bit more, and he gets hammered hard at about the 45, 46-yard line of Bearden on the far side of the field there. And it was Josh Armstrong on the tackle. It'll be a first down for Bearden as we hit the 1-minute mark here in the third quarter. Dragon defense, when they've had to, has came through. And Coach Carter would love to see him come through again and get that ball back with a 5-point lead. Bearden, Young has walked over to the side of the field to talk to Coach Horskamp, head coach of Bearden, and they're fixing, that's what I figured. They're going to call a timeout. 47 seconds to go in the third quarter, so both teams are going to go and talk things over. And as I mentioned before, the third quarter, your main sponsors, Blackman Auto Supply, First Bank of South Arkansas, Hog Wild Pest Control. Our fourth quarter coming up. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to the sponsors of the fourth quarter: Junction City Pharmacy, McDonald Grocery, Junction City Florist, and Three Creeks Baptist Church will be your fourth quarter sponsors here on the Dragon Sports Network. And then our post game, Shamrock, Hardy Mart, Family Dollar, and Dollar General. They will be your post-game sponsors when we go back and talk about this one a little bit. Coach Brad Smith, Coach David Carpenter talking to the defense there. And both teams, Bearden, apparently something they felt like they need to talk about, because after that play, Coach Horskamp kind of motioned Young stay there, and then they let the clock run down a little and called a timeout to talk some things over. 13-8, our score. Junction City leads. 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter in the rain here at Rogers Field. All right, we're ready to go. The Bearden offense back on the field. Got a man split wide toward the Junction City side. Young in the gun. He's got Ross beside him. Junction City this time puts 3 down linemen. Rest are up. Here's a snap. Give to Young. To give to Ross. Jamario Bell wrapping him up, and he's got some help. And there won't be much of a gain there. Mr. Bell caught him immediately.
Number 30 making the tackle.
He'll pick up 1 yard, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9. They have not started the 25-second clock. Let's see if that's going to be the last play, what the Bears are going to do. They're getting everything marked. They start it, and Bearden does not have to run another play, and I don't think they will. They don't look like they are. And now they start toward the sideline to talk to Coach Horskamp.
This is going to bring the third quarter to an end.
And that will be the end of the third quarter here in a wet night. A beautiful wet night, as far as I'm concerned, folks, in Ouachita County. After 3 quarters, Junction City leads 13-8. And we're going to just stay. I'm going to be leaning back here and talk to Mr. Air. We're going to just stay right here. We'll go ahead and just stay right here. All right. Our fourth quarter sponsors. Let's talk about these fine folks. Junction City Florist, McDonald's Grocery, Junction City Pharmacy, and Three Creeks Baptist Church are the sponsors for the fourth quarter here between Junction City and Bearden. Folks, look for somewhere to attend services. Three Creeks Baptist Church welcomes you. If you're looking for some pharmacy needs or some good ice cream, go by and see my good friend Mr. Leon Hines at Junction City Pharmacy. And, of course, Miss Sharon Williams, if you need flowers, candles that the ladies like, and all the other things the ladies like here, the potpourri and all that good stuff, she's got it there. Plus T-shirts, and I failed to mention this, and I'm sorry, Miss Sharon. I may have mentioned, I can't remember. She's got Dragon T-shirts, folks, and they are very nice T-shirts. Go by and see Miss Sharon Williams at Junction City Florist. And Mr. Rhett Henry, McDonald's Grocery. I told you a while ago about those fine breakfast sandwiches, and that's not the only thing they have. They got a very good deli, which is, I'm going to blame Mr. Henry, which is responsible for the 10 pounds I've added here in the last couple of months. Some very good food down there, barbecue, you name it. They got a little bit of everything, from gas to groceries. Go by, see my good friend Mr. Red Henry at at McDonald's Grocery in beautiful Junction City, Arkansas. Our fourth quarter sponsors: Three Creeks Baptist Church, Junction City Florist, McDonald's Grocery, and Junction City Pharmacy. And we are ready to start the fourth quarter here at Rogers Field. All right, here we go. Young takes the snap. The fourth quarter underway. Straight drop, pressure on him, and he's going down. And that is Mr. Singleton on the tackle, bringing him down. The Dragons collapsed that pocket and brought it in on him in the fourth quarter. This classic matchup over the years, and another one heading that way again, is underway. From Misawa, Japan to Claremont, Georgia, we're in all points in between. We are glad you are listening to the Dragon Sports Network. It's coverage of Junction City football. Folks, especially if you're wherever you're at, let us know where you're listening from so we can do a shout out to you. Give us a holler and let us know where you're listening and watching this game from. All right, second down, 13, a loss of 3 on the play. Young takes a snap. He rolls toward the Dragon side of the field. Junction City coming after him again, and I don't believe, no, he did not have his feet. No, sir, I don't believe he got that one. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. That was, I believe that was low on the reception, but he was out of bounds, and it will bring up 4th and 13 for Bearden. And I would think it's a little too early to gamble. Way too early, I think, to gamble, and I see Bearden switches the personnel around, and I believe they're going to get rid of the football here. 11:09 to go on this rainy night in Ouachita County. Number 1 versus number 2, and it's lived up to that. Junction City's going to call a timeout right before the punt here. Dragons lead 13-8. The winner of this game definitely be number 1 in the state polls, no doubt. The Dragons either retain it, if the Bears pull it off, they'll move up there. But yes, and the loser probably stay at number 2 or move to number 2. All right. Also, more importantly, the winner has the inside track to the 8AA conference title. Started the season, 3 teams that people said, hey, they got a great shot at winning it. 2 of them here tonight. The other one, Rising. Junction City, of course, last week defeated Rising in the conference opener. The Bears have yet to play them. If the Dragons can pull this one off, and of course it's we got a long ways to go, really, if you want to be honest about it, folks. If the Dragons could, however, pull this one off, they control the conference race, no doubt. But right now, it is 4th and 13. The ball resting on the Bearden 43. The Dragons drop Jaquise Dancy back to receive. Bears in punt formation. There's a snap, and there's the kick, and a nice one. It's going to take a bounce. Mr. Dancy backs away from it and just lets it roll. That's the best thing to do in these conditions. A good punt by the Bears. About 38 yards on that punt. It's going to put the Dragons, give them about a 39-yard punt. It's going to put the Dragons starting at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, 11:09 to go. And I'll tell you, folks, it'd be nice to see about 11-minute and 9-second drive right here. It wouldn't bother me a bit. Kind of looking around the field here, and I believe I see Hootens here, and you could expect that. And I see a good bit of media people over in the Bear home press box there. Of course, this game, no doubt, being well covered. 1st and 10. Dragons ready to roll. Holyfield in the gun. He's got Dancy beside him. Man in motion to give to Dancy. Dancy makes a cut to the inside, tries to get back out, but the Bears play it well and bring them down. So it'll bring us 2nd and let's call it a loss of 1 on that one. 2nd and 11. The Bears looking for Mr. Dancy. Junction City will need some guys to step up here big time. All right. 10:25 to go in the game. 2nd and 11. Here's the give again to Dancy. Looking for some running room and got a little bit and breaks it over to 20 to about the 21 to 22-yard line. All right, a nice run by Dancy to get some of that. He got the lost yardage back, plus a pickup of about 5. So let's give him about a 7-yard gain on that. It's going to bring up, though, a 3rd and 6 for the Dragons. 10 minutes to go in the game. It would be nice to get that 1st down here. Holyfield's going under center. Dragons in the eye. The give again to Dancy. He's got a hold. Dancy lowers it and just drives straight ahead. And that's what the old has-beens, Coach Carpenter's former players love to call the ground and pound. And it's a 1st down for Junction City on the Bearden 30. The Dragons will hold on to the ball a little bit longer. 9:51 to go. Folks listening in Conway, Arkansas, we're glad to have you. Mr. Cole Carpenter driving from, I believe, Ohio to Oklahoma, listening to us. You drive safely and be careful, my friend, and hopefully we're going to pull this one out. Clock starts up, 9:48 to go in the game. Junction City clinging to a 5-point lead. Holyfield back in the gun, Dancy beside him. Straight drop, and it's going to be caught by, I believe that is Rogers. And a nice pickup on first down there. Let's see what he got. He picks up about 6 yards on that first down. All right. Excuse me, 2nd down and 4. I like that. Very good play. And that gives us Dragon offense, which we've talked about all along. Very explosive offense. A lot of options here. They got 3 split out. Holyfield takes a snap. He rolls toward the Bearden side. He keeps the ball. He lowers his shoulder. He gets hit hard. But, folks, he's got another first down for the Dragons. Mark it at the 42-yard line. Mr. Holyfield, nice run, Randall Holyfield. And the Dragons, fresh set of downs again. Over in Mule Rider country, let me give a little shout out to Mr. Jeremy Carter. My friend will be over there tomorrow night. Hopefully Mule Riders can pull out another GAC win. And one of the finest looking ladies a football coach could claim for a daughter, Miss Shelby Carpenter, listening in Conway. Glad to have you. Here we go. Give the Dancy. Dancy makes a stutter step. He's at the 45. Dancy is loose at the 47, 46-yard line of Bearden. Move those chains again, chain gang. First down, Junction City, 8:40 to go.
First down at the Bearden 47.
A very good run by Jaquise Dancy. And this fourth quarter, once again, Junction City Pharmacy, Junction City Florist, McDonald's Grocery, and Three Creeks Baptist Church. Let me calm down a little, I'm sorry. Three Creeks Baptist Church, they're all bringing you this fourth quarter action on the Dragon Sports Network. 1st and 10, Junction City, ball on the 47, 8:20 to go. Holyfield's going under center, Dragons in the eye. They got 2 split each side of the ball. Bearden ganging the line. They got about 8 in the box. Mr. Dancy comes through, though, and drives down inside the 40. Lowering his shoulder, goes to about the 39-yard line. And the clock hits the 8-minute mark. Folks, right now, all you former Dragon players, if you're listening, you're going to love it. This is Junction City football. Dragons and I. Holyfield looking at the clock, doing a very good job managing it, milking it for all it's worth. Dancy dots the I. I believe Armstrong is the fullback. Got Rogers to one side, Wilson to the other split. Bearden has 8 guys in the box. They bring in a 9th when Dancy gets the ball and lowers his shoulder and drives straight ahead and move those chains again. It's another Junction City first down. Sweet mother of Tom T. Hall. I love it. That is beautiful. 7:29 to go in the game. Chain gang sets the chains. Demario Hayes checking in. Bo Huck's talking with Coach Carpenter. He's got the play, takes it in. Mr. Dancy's coming out for a breather. That young man has done his job so far tonight. And that young man has been busy. All right, Hayes dots the I. Holyfield doing a real good job. He's watching that clock, milking it for everything it is worth. Bearden kind of lays out of the box this time, a couple guys. Hayes has got it. He just runs straight ahead, holds on to that ball, and plows. And that Junction City offensive line is doing its job. Rev, do me a favor, buddy. Hand me a roster there at Junction City if we got a dry one. That'll work right there, my friend. Thank you. Ricky the Rev Watts. Folks, we had to expand his duties. He's not just doing stats. He's actually doing the producing up here tonight for the Dragon Sports Network, and he is doing an outstanding job. 6:26 to go in the game. Junction City leads 13-8. This drive started on the Dragon, I believe, 17-yard line, and is currently at the Bearden 29. Holyfield takes the snap, gives to Hayes. Hayes has got a hole, lowers his shoulder, drives ahead, and move those chains again. It's another Junction City first down. The Junction City offensive line, number 55 is Blake McClellan. Number 52, Taylor Mason. Number 53, is Matthew Freeman. And I wish I knew these numbers off the top of my head, and I apologize for not doing it. I will get it down. Number 58 is Kelvin Benjamin. Ladies and gentlemen, those 4 guys are doing an outstanding job blocking. I mean it. They are doing it. And let me get one more in there. I believe that is number 56, DJ Brown. They are opening holes up. Hayes gets the ball. He's got a hole again to go through. Hayes is loose, and he's holding on to that football and drives inside. I believe he's down near the 10-yard line. Let's see where they mark it.
Good job.
It's going to be, he picked up 9 on the play. It was a 1st and 10. He picked up about 9 yards on that play. That's what they're showing right now. And I believe that. I actually thought for a second he might have had the 1st down. The officials are being very peculiar here on their mark. They're going to make sure they got the marking just right. And they're doing a good job, folks. I'm sometimes way too critical, but sometimes I just don't understand some of their calls. Okay. All right, Rev, I'm going to go tell you now. Can you pronounce that for me?
Piscataway.
Piscataway, New Jersey. Glad to hear you're listening to us tonight. Miss Julianne Mackin and company up there to watch the Razorbacks tomorrow. And we'll do a little bit more of that in a second. Okay, 2nd and 1, clock running, 5:22 to go in the game. Holyfield milks it down, turns, he gives the handoff to Dancy. They wrap Dancy up, but Dancy drives forward. It's going to depend on the spot. He got a little bit of forward progress. They're wanting to holler that he didn't get it. And now they're saying he didn't get it. I thought he had forward progress. But nonetheless, that clock is running, 4:56 to go in the game. Clock running. There's 18 seconds on the 25-second clock. Junction City leads 13-8. Dragons need a 1st down here, and they can milk even more time off that clock. Holyfield's going under center. Dancy dots the I. The give is to Dancy. Dancy goes through. He's got a 1st down, and Dancy is still on the move. He's down inside, I want to say, the 5-yard line. Down to the 3-yard line, Mike Berry tells me, and I like that even better. It is a 1st and goal for Junction City. 4:28 remaining in the game.
1st and goal at the 3.
And folks, I tell you, ain't nothing like some good old ground and pound, and that's what it's been right here for the Dragons. The head Dragon, I promise you, he's not smiling yet, but he likes what he sees. Clock starts up, 4:17 counting. 1st and goal, Dragons. Dragons pull it in tight. Armstrong's your fullback. Dancy dots the I. Holyfield under center takes the snap, gives to Dancy. The Bears shoot the gap. The ball comes loose. Bearden recovers it. As Dancy went down, somebody ripped the ball loose. And, oh, man, 4:01 to go, and things just got interesting. That hurt. It looked like a little bit of a mishandle on when Holyfield was handing off to Dancy, but Dancy grabbed the ball, and then Bearden held him up. One of them looked like stripped it. They're going to take over, and the Dragon defense, it's up to them now to shut things down. Junction City did hold the ball for 7 minutes and 8 seconds. So 4:01 to go. The Bears are starting from the 15. Let's see if the Dragon defense can answer the challenge. All right, here's Young. He's running loose there, and he gets hit at about the 20-yard line. I'm going to say 21-yard line. About a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4. All right. You get a breath here. 3:25 to go. Bears immediately on the ball. 2nd and 4. Young, their basic offense in the shotgun. He's his keeper, and he goes straight down. I mean, that was Mr. Owens. Great tackle there. Brings him down immediately. Will bring up a 3rd and there was a loss there, so it's going to be 3rd and 6. The Bears were in about a 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5, call it. It's going to be about a 3rd and 6. We're approaching the 3-minute mark in this game. Junction City needs a stop here. They stop them here, it's going to force the Bears to make a decision. Under 3 minutes to go. Bearden not in a hurry. course, with their explosive offense, just like Junction City, they can pick up yards fast. Young in the gun. He gets a snap. He's looking for a receiver. He throws. It's going to be caught. The Dragons bring him down. It's going to depend on the spot. He's pretty close to a first down. And I believe he's got it with 2:45 to go. He does. 2:45 to go in the game. All right, wow, they set the change real quick. Clarksville, Arkansas. And I can't make that one out. I'm going to say Boomer, Texas, and Fort Polk, Louisiana, listening in tonight. We're glad to have y'all on the Dragon Sports Network, listening and watching us here in Ouachita County on a wet night. In a battle like we figured it would be. 1st and 10, Bearden, 28-yard line. Young in the gun, drops back. Dragons bring the pressure. They're bringing heat. Young gets out of it. He's on the and Armstrong will wrap him up and bring him down. And I believe that's going to be a loss on the play. Young got out of the pocket, looked like he's fixing to go, and Josh Armstrong there to stop him. And more importantly, that clock is running, 2:25 and counting.
2nd down, team.
Bearden not in a hurry. They're going to say, I'm relying on the chain gang here. They're going to say no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Young in the gun. Surveys Dragon defense, gets a snap. He rolls toward Junction City side of the field. Now he throws back. The ball is dropped. And that will be 3rd and 10. 2:02 to go.
Number 2. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
And things, oh boy, getting real interesting now. 3rd and 10 for Bearden. 2:02 remaining in the game. Junction City leads 13-8. In this fourth quarter action, the fine sponsors bringing it to you: Junction City Pharmacy, Junction City Florist, McDonald's Grocery, and Three Creeks Baptist Church. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10, 2:02 to go. Dragon defense needs another stop. Bearden has 5 split out. They're looking to throw. Over the middle, it's caught, and he is hit hard. That is number 3 for Bearden. He's hit hard at about the 35-yard line. It is 4th down, clock running. So it's going to depend on the Bearden chain gang has first down. Never mind. It is 4th down, 1:48. The clock is stopped. Why is the clock stopped? Now, okay, Bearden went to the line to get ready to run a play. Now they stop it. Okay, 1:48 to go. Bearden sits at about the 39-yard line of Junction City. I'm trying to see why the clock was stopped. Unless the officials to dry the balls or something. I'm not to dry the balls there. I'm not sure what the deal was. They were throwing footballs in and out on the Bearden side. All right, here we go. 4th and 1 is what is showing on the board. Young is in the gun. Big play right here. Dragon defense set. Young takes a snap. He's going to go up the middle. He's got the first down. He's brought down hard by Freeman and a couple of others. But he's got the first down. They're going to mark it at the 44. When they mark it, the clock will start. There's 1:40 left. Official standing over the ball. Bearden up to the line. Waiting on the official. He winds the clock. Here we go. Young drops back. Junction says, I see holding already. No call. He is going to be wrapped up, though, and brought down for a loss at about the 40. And now I saw it, folks. That was holding just as clear as day. No call. Ball is at the Bearden 40. That's going to be a loss. Now they move it back up a little bit. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards on the play. And I know Bearden has called 2 timeouts. And they should have 1 left. I'm not sure. I know they've called 2. They don't have on the board here, they don't have the spot for it. Three Creeks, Arkansas, listening in tonight. Glad to have you. Arkadelphia and Little Rock. Hey, we are loving it. Checking out the Bearden Junction City matchup, and it has lived up to its billing. If you like good old-fashioned slug 'em football, the Bears and Dragons have put it on tonight. And we're not done yet. 1:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. Junction City leads 13-8. We told what the ramifications from this game will be. And I will go ahead and say it now, and I don't think anybody will argue with me. Folks, what you're watching right now could very well be, Mike Barrett, don't you agree, very well be a state final rematch. This could be what you see in Little Rock in December. All right, here we go. Bearden has a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. 1:26 left. Dragons got 7 in the box, almost 8 in the box. Low snap, but Young digs it out. He's looking. He throws. It is incomplete. 3rd and 10. 1:22 to go in the game, and that took only 4 seconds. Okay. All right, 3rd and 10.
12.
Let's call it 3rd and 12. Excuse me. I wouldn't even pay attention to the marker no more. 3rd and 12. The Bears have used, I know, 2 timeouts. Am I right? I think, yeah. I believe they've used 2. So I know they got 1 left. Or I assume they got 1 left. All right, they got 5 wide. Here to go. The throw to little flare out to number 2. He's trying to get some running room. The Dragons drive him out of bounds, short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about, I'm going to call it where he's standing at right now, 4th and 3 for the Bears. 4th down, and I believe, I see Young walking to the Bearden sideline. They have not started the 25-second clock yet. He was out of bounds, waiting on them, taking their time here, getting the ball ready. It's 4th and 3. Big play right here. 1:15 left in the game, folks. 4th and 3 for the Bears. Junction City stop here. It'll be looking real good for the Dragons. They got to stop them here. 4th down. Young rolls out. They got pressure on him. They bring him down at the 45. And they picked it out, and he still didn't get it. At midfield, the Dragons will take over 1st and 10. 1:09 left in the game. Junction City 13, Bearden 8. And to the listener in Longview, Texas, I hope you love that because I do. 1st and 10, Dragons. Folks, I'm telling you, Junction City, when they had to do it, that defense did it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say, because like I said, they don't have it on the scoreboard here. They don't have a place for the timeouts or nothing. I'm assuming 1 timeout left. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong and there's none left. If the I believe all Junction City got to do is kneel on the ball, because I know Bearden has called 2 timeouts. All right, let's see what they do. Here's a give to Dancy. Dancy goes to the outside. Dancy's at the 45. Dancy's at the 40. Dancy's at the 35. Dancy's at the 30. Breaking tackles, running down to the 20, almost 25-yard line. And 59 seconds left. Jaquise Dancy. That is a pickup of about 25 yards on that run. It gives the Dragons, of course, another 1st down. And let's see what the head Dragon does now. He's talking it over with Rogers. Sends them in with the play. And let's see what the Dragons do. 59.1 seconds left. Here's a give to Dancy. Up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. Drives hard inside the 20. That should do it. Now the Bears call a timeout. Yes, Bearden calls a timeout. I think that's it. Am I right? That is it. That's their last timeout. 50 seconds left. So while we do that, oh boy, everything I got here, folks, is wet. I was fixing to talk about some sponsors here. Is that sheet good enough for me to read off of one more time, Rev? I may know them by heart. I know our 4th quarter sponsors are McDonald's Grocery, Junction City Pharmacy, Junction City Floors, and Three Creeks Baptist Church. And there's not a dry thread on us, but we're all happy right now. Coach Hudson kind of tight-lipped there. He don't want to say. Can't hear us anyway. He don't want to say nothing. 50.9 seconds left in the contest. Junction City has the ball at the Bearden 18. 2nd down. and more importantly, the Dragons lead 13-8. And this game has been as advertised. All right, here we go. All right, Dragons come to line. In fact, it's 2nd and 1 for Junction City. Holyfield keeps it. They wasn't expecting that and goes straight ahead. He gets a first down, and that's going to be all she wrote. They'll mark it. They'll start the clock up, and folks, Don Meredith is no longer with us, but if he was, he could sing, turn out the lights, the party is over. All right, waiting on the officials.
Randall gets the football, just hang on to it.
And that starts the clock up. There's 15 seconds on the game, on the 25-second clock. Junction City can run it down to about near 20. In fact, by the time they kneel down and all that good stuff, there shouldn't be another play. All right, Holyfield takes a snap. He takes a knee. And why does the clock stop? Run the clock, man. All right, 20 seconds to go. This one is over. The #1 ranked Junction City Dragons come into Ouachita County to take on the 2nd ranked Bearden Bears. They will leave here with a victory. 7 seconds to go. The teams get ready to shake hands. 2 seconds, 1. It's all over with, ladies and gentlemen. Our final score from Ouachita County, Junction City 13, Bearden 8. And while we're just going, let me turn around to the guys. We're going to stay on the air real quick and do our post-game show that's brought to you by Family Dollar, Dollar General, and Shamrock Hardy Mart. This game was as advertised. Started out first quarter 0-0, each team testing each other out. Right before the half, the Dragons strike and go up 7-0. A drive that saw a play I still want to talk about. Bo Hooks making a great block to allow Randall Holyfield to pick up 19 yards. And then later on in the drive, Jamario Bell, 2 great receptions, one of them a 9-yard touchdown reception, but another one on 3rd down to give the Dragons a first down to keep that drive going, and the Junction City delivers. 7-0. Bearden comes back to start the second half. A great drive, drives down, scores. They go for 2 and get it and go up 8-7. As champions do, the Dragons struck back. Jaquise Dancy, I do not know what his numbers are. We will get them in a minute. We will get them in a minute. But Dancy had a heck of a game, folks. I'm telling you right now, a heck of a game. And on that drive, he delivered, and the Dragons go up 13-8. The extra point was no good. But the Junction City defense did what it had to do. Hats off to Coach Brad Smith. That defensive unit, when it had to come through, did what they had to do. And Junction City getting the ball back, Dancy making a couple of runs, Holyfield on a little run to run the clock out and give the Dragons the 13-8 victory. Junction City moves to 3-0 on the year. More importantly, they now control the 8AA conference race. Next week's homecoming, Strong comes to town. The Dragons, we should be on the air. Probably going to get on a little early and let you see the homecoming festivities. I cannot say enough about sponsors that helped us be on the air tonight and do what they did. Let me mention the post-game sponsors again real quick. Family Dollar, Dollar General, and Shamrock Hardy Mart bringing you this post-game. Next week we will be on the air early to let you see the homecoming festivities, that time of the year. Strong Bulldogs in town, and of course another conference matchup. Junction City will retain their #1 state ranking, no doubt. A big win tonight. And more importantly, when they had to respond, they respond like champions did. They showed that last week when Rising made that little run back at them after a couple of bad possessions by the Dragons. Junction City stepped back up, took control, did what they had to do. One more time, I'm going to give you the sponsors, and then we're fixing to find somewhere dry to get. Family Dollar, Dollar General, Shamrock Hardy Mart. Junction City Pharmacy, McDonald's Grocery, Junction City Floors, Blackman Supply, First Bank of South Arkansas, Hog Wild Pest Control, Three Creeks Baptist Church. Folks, you see the folks that help us with this sponsorship, say hello to them, hi to them, do business with them. For the Dragon Sports Network, thanks to Mr. Ricky Rev Wants for doing what he does, Mr. Josh Ayers on the camera, I'm Wayne Pumphrey. This has been the Dragon Sports Network coverage of Junction City football. We'll see you next Friday back at the Muse for homecoming activities. Good night, folks. Have a good